straight away you have got issues on tariff, you have got issues on transfer pricing, you have got issues on supply chain. Anything you think of, there is as a tax implication. And the opportunities are just immense. So take, for example, you are aware, for example, that Europe has introduced a new tax, which is on Indian steel, etc. To go back and say green tax. कि आप अगर इंडिया में स्टील बनाते हैं, then there is use of coal, whatever, and therefore we are going to impose a tax because of whatever carbon you are using. How do you plan around that? It is just enormous. You just need to have your ears to the ground. You just need to realize what is the opportunity. I was talking to a group of young students, and very, very interesting. It was in conjunction with the Institute of Chartered Accountants, and all the senior people were sitting before the talk started, and the talk came around tariffs and Trump and all that. And I said, are we here to gossip about tariff, or do you realize that it's one of the biggest opportunities that you have? So today, when you look at tax, there are umpteen things that one can do in and around tax. And take, for example, we all learned about international taxes. I explained to you, tax treaty hoti hai, whatever. And suddenly, there was a concept कि अगर आप एक देश में resident हो और आप दूसरी देश में अगर काम करते हो, तो unless you have a permanent establishment, you won't be taxed. I won't be technical, just be very simple terms. And sure enough, India came back to say, आप इंडिया से माल खरीदते हो, कुछ भी करते हो, आपको फायदा होता है, pay us tax. Everybody laughed at India. And suddenly, when the Lehman Brothers happened, 2008 happened, people's revenues, countries' revenues started to shrink. OECD, which is the Organization for Developed Countries, came back to say, we need to relook at international tax. And they came up with what is known as Pillar 1 and Pillar 2 exercise, which provides taxation on the basis of market access. So the whole world of taxes, again, is vast and is changing by the day. आपने सुना होगा, just at the time of budget, the finance minister introduced a new income tax code. Now, there is not too much of difference between the old law and the new law, but committees have been constituted to rewrite the Income Tax Act. When that is written, you are on par with anybody who is a तीसमार खां. That conviction to say कि होगे कल के लोग जो खान बन के बैठे हैं, जिनकी टैक्स की नॉलेज है, ये अभी तो ये नया कानून है, मैं भी पढ़ सकता हूँ, मैं भी वहां पहुंच सकता हूँ. There's just enough and more opportunities.
If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.